Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. You'll never guess which Real Housewives alum used to date Jennifer Aniston's new boyfriend. Jennifer Aniston has yet to comment on the reports that she's dating Jim Curtis, a wellness entrepreneur and reported hypnotist, but his exes, it seems, are more than happy to comment. Just this week, the Real Housewives of New York City alum Bethany Frankel revealed she dated Jennifer Aniston's new boyfriend years ago and gave Jim and Jen her blessing. Speaking in a new episode of her podcast Just Be with Bethany Frankel, subtly titled Just Be Rant, I dated Jennifer Aniston's BF, the former housewife spilled details about her ex. He was a nice guy, she said, adding, I'm not going to get into too much detail out of respect of her and her relationship. Still, she continued. According to Bethany, she and Jim dated about a decade ago, and while she didn't go into detail about their relationship, she seemed to suggest that they didn't work out because of their different lifestyles. He was getting into areas of wellness that she just wasn't interested in. I never participated in it, she said, adding that she doesn't love all areas of wellness and don't always take all areas of it seriously. Based on her knowledge, she said she thinks Jen and Jim could be the real deal, noting that they match each other's earthiness and laid-back style. I like it as a match, she said, adding that she's betting on it. Despite her connection to Jim, Bethany is clearly rooting for the relationship. I'm happy for Jennifer Aniston because I do believe she wants to find love, she said. He's a handsome, nice man and he seems kind. Bethany isn't the only one of Jim's exes to go public on a podcast. In late July, Alyssa Pettinato claimed on her Misjudged podcast that she and Jennifer's new boyfriend had gone on a few dates, and then she ghosted him. We didn't work out. It's my fault. But he's a good guy. I think he's definitely a really great guy, she said. When it comes to Hollywood and reality TV, the world of love and relationships is much smaller than we think. Everyone seems to know everyone, and the surprising overlaps can leave fans in absolute shock. The latest juicy tidbit making waves is a crossover nobody saw coming. One of the most iconic Real Housewives alums once dated Jennifer Aniston's new boyfriend. Yes, you read that correctly. America's sweetheart and Bravo's fiercest drama queens just collided in a way that has fans buzzing with disbelief. Jennifer Aniston's new romance. Jennifer Aniston has long been Hollywood's golden girl, beloved for her timeless charm, girl-next-door beauty, and an enviable career that spans decades. While her personal life has often been tabloid fodder, she has remained remarkably private, preferring to let her work speak louder than her romances. But whispers of a new relationship recently surfaced, linking her to a successful entrepreneur-turned-Hollywood insider. Aniston's mystery man has been described as charismatic, well-connected, and refreshingly grounded compared to her past high-profile relationships. He's not a big-name actor or musician, but someone who has quietly built influence behind the scenes. And here's where things get wild. Before he caught Jen's eye, he was once linked to a Real Housewives star who knows a thing or two about messy love stories. Enter the housewife. The alum in question? None other than Bethany Frankel, the razor-sharp business mogul and outspoken star of the Real Housewives of New York City. Yes, Bethany, known for her skinny girl empire, quick wit, and a reality TV career built on both vulnerability and biting commentary, once dated the very same man now rumored to be romancing Jennifer Aniston. While their fling was brief, insiders recall that it was passionate and left quite the impression on Bethany. According to those who knew them during that time, Bethany and Jen's new beau shared a whirlwind romance during his early rise in the business world. They bonded over ambition, humor, and the fast-paced lifestyle of New York and Los Angeles. However, like many of Bethany's past relationships, the spark didn't last long enough to withstand the pressures of her growing empire and filming schedule. Hollywood meets Bravo. Fans are floored by this connection because it represents such an unlikely collision of worlds. Jennifer Aniston, with her pristine Hollywood reputation, is worlds away from the chaos, table-flipping, and champagne-drenched feuds of Bravo's Real Housewives. Yet here they are, linked by a single man whose charm apparently transcends the boundaries of genre and fame. For Jennifer, this new relationship signals something refreshing. After decades of high-profile romances with Hollywood A-listers, being with someone who has lived both inside and outside of the spotlight might offer her the balance she craves. His connection to Bethany Frankel is simply a quirky footnote in a love story that could be much more significant. Still, the revelation adds an unexpected layer of pop culture intrigue. It shows once again that no matter how far apart two stars may seem, Hollywood actress versus Bravo alum, the world of love and dating has a funny way of bringing them together. The bigger picture. This story isn't just about Jennifer Aniston's new man or Bethany Frankel's romantic past. It's about the fascinating ways celebrity lives overlap and the thrill fans get from connecting the dots. Reality TV stars and Hollywood icons may seem to inhabit completely separate worlds, but stories like this prove they're often much closer than we think. In the end, whether Jennifer's new romance blossoms into something long-term or fades like so many celebrity relationships before, the connection to Bethany Frankel will always be a fun piece of trivia for fans. After all, who doesn't love discovering that Real Housewives history has a way of sneaking into even the most unexpected corners of Hollywood romances, few names captivate audiences more than Jennifer Aniston. For decades, the Friends icon has been at the center of America's curiosity, with every relationship sparking headlines, speculation, and fascination. Now, Aniston's newest rumored romance has fans buzzing, not just because of who he is, but because of who he used to date. In a twist that feels straight out of a Bravo reunion special, Jennifer's new boyfriend has ties to none other than a former Real Housewives star. And the Bravo-obsessed corner of the internet can't stop dissecting every detail. So, which Real Housewives alum once called Jennifer Aniston's new flame her man? The revelation is shocking, juicy, and the kind of crossover gossip that proves reality TV and A-list Hollywood are far more connected than anyone ever realized. A new man for Jennifer. Jennifer Aniston has always been protective of her personal life. From her highly publicized marriage to Brad Pitt to her more private romances with Justin Theroux and beyond, she has learned the art of keeping fans guessing. Recently, however, eagle-eyed paparazzi photos and whispers from industry insiders have linked her to a charming, salt-and-peppered entrepreneur, an industry-adjacent figure who runs in Hollywood's inner circles but isn't a household name. He's wealthy, successful, handsome, and most importantly, refreshingly low-key. Aniston has reportedly told friends she appreciates that he isn't an actor or a musician, but someone who understands fame without craving the spotlight himself. Seemed like the perfect drama-free match, until Bravo fans recognized him. The Bravo connection. Cue the collective gasp. Jennifer's new man was once romantically linked to the Real Housewives of New York City alum Kelly Bensimon. Yes, the leggy former model, best-selling author, and one of the most memorable personalities from the Big Apple franchise. For longtime fans, the connection is a delicious surprise. Kelly, known for her infamous Scary Island meltdown and her eccentric, free-spirited persona, has had her fair share of high-profile relationships. But very few knew that she once dated the same man who is now making Jennifer Aniston smile again. Apparently, their romance wasn't just a fleeting fling. Sources close to the pair describe it as a serious but short-lived relationship. The two were spotted together at Hamptons parties, charity galas, and even shared vacations, though Kelly never publicly named him at the time. Back then, the press dismissed him as just another wealthy, mysterious suitor in her glamorous orbit. From Scary Island to Sunset Boulevard. Kelly Bensimon's name trending alongside Jennifer Aniston's is a twist no one saw coming, but when you think about it, it makes perfect sense. Both women, though worlds apart in profession and persona, embody strong, independent energy. Kelly brought her bold, eccentric fashionista persona to Bravo screens, while Jennifer exudes timeless Hollywood grace. And both seem to have been drawn to this particular man's magnetic presence. Insiders say that Kelly and Jennifer's new flame had an undeniable chemistry back in the early 2010s. They bonded over their love of art, philanthropy, and travel. Kelly, who thrives in fast-paced, glamorous settings, was often spotted on his arm at high society functions. However, their differences reportedly caught up to them. While Kelly thrived in chaos, he preferred something quieter and more grounded. Their lives simply moved in opposite directions. Fast forward to now, and Jennifer seems to be exactly the kind of grounded, steady partner who fits seamlessly into his world. How Kelly reacted. The big question swirling in Bravo fandom. How does Kelly Benjamin feel about her ex now being romantically linked to Jennifer Aniston? According to a friend close to the Roni alum, Kelly isn't fazed. In fact, she finds it amusing. Kelly has moved on and is genuinely happy in her life, the insider claims. She thinks it's funny that people are making such a big deal out of this. She has nothing but good memories of their time together and wishes him well. True to her free-spirited persona, Kelly reportedly isn't interested in revisiting the past or getting tangled in the media frenzy. Instead, she's enjoying watching the internet spiral with theories and memes about the Bravo to Hollywood connection. Fans react. Naturally, fans of both Friends and Real Housewives are eating this crossover up. Social media has been flooded with reactions ranging from pure disbelief to playful commentary. Jennifer Aniston dating Kelly Benjamin's ex is the kind of multiverse crossover I didn't know I needed. Somewhere on Scary Island, Bethany Frankel is cackling. The fact that Jennifer Aniston and Kelly Benjamin share a dating history proves Hollywood and Bravo are just one small town. Some fans are even joking about Andy Cohen inviting Jennifer to a Watch What Happens live special just to spill tea about her connection to Kelly.